Sarah Ferguson's life in tatters, book pulped. Set to flee UK and lonely nights in just a matter of weeks, Sarah Ferguson has lost all the trappings that came with being part of the royal circle and has suffered another major professional blow. All it took was one blistering statement from Buckingham Palace, and Sarah Ferguson's life came crashing down around her. It had taken decades for the former Duchess of York to get back into the innermost rings of the royal circle. After her divorce from Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, she was shunned when her affair with an American businessman emerged in the 1990s, with photos of her boyfriend kissing her toes splashed across the front pages. Her ex-father-in-law, the late Prince Philip, was widely known to have held a serious grudge against Sarah, reportedly refusing to be around her at all after she had mired the House of Windsor in controversy. So much so that a royal author has even claimed that if it had not been for Philip's dislike of Fergie, Andrew might have even remarried her at some point. For years, Fergie stood by Andrew's side as he slowly fell from grace over his ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. For his part, Andrew had also never abandoned Sarah, no matter what scandals she got herself embroiled in. He is even alleged to have cleared massive debts for his ex-wife and given her a place to live at this long-term home, Royal Lodge, near Windsor Castle. They called themselves the happiest divorced couple in the world, but reports claim that things are now somewhat tense between Andrew and Fergie, after King Charles unceremoniously stripped them of their royal titles and honors, finally persuaded them to give up their lavish 30-room home, and threw his support behind survivors of any and all forms of abuse. In just a matter of weeks, Fergie has lost almost everything about the life she knew, including a recent major blow to her professional life. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich said, "She's described as massively on edge and panicking about her own future." While Sarah and Andrew are currently both still residing in Windsor, they are reportedly sleeping at different ends of the sprawling Royal Lodge. They do get together to discuss their respective uncertain futures. While their relationship had long been described as unusually close for divorced exes, cohabiting and supporting one another through public crises as a result of her association with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, Sarah has been disowned by every charity she supported, and faces an ongoing wave of public outrage. Children's book withdrawn from sale. Fergie, who has penned 50 books over the years from memoirs to romances, has had her latest title pulped by her publisher. This means the printed books have been sent to be officially recycled, reports claim, with in-person author events quietly cancelled. Sarah's newest children's book, Flora and Fern, Kindness Along the Way, was originally due to hit shelves on the 9th of October, but as the controversy developed, the date was pushed back to the 20th of November. However, it has now allegedly been erased from the scheduled releases altogether. It's not been delayed, it's being pulped. It's an acknowledgement of the inevitable. No one is going to want to buy it, a publishing source told the Mail. Secret trips to the pub. Fergie is still living at Royal Lodge, for now. Andrew will be moving to a property on the Sandringham estate, King Charles' privately owned estate in Norfolk. Though the palace has not revealed which property on the vast 20,000-acre estate Andrew will occupy, it is understood that Sarah won't be moving with him. Sarah is reported to be spending her evenings at a purpose-built bar, dubbed the Doghouse behind Royal Lodge, and has been begging staff to join her and stay late, where she is trying to come up with a way to escape. Intense discussions with Andrew and Sarah are leading separate lives at different ends and on different wings of their current home as they spend the last few weeks there. However, they are not spending much time together, sources have claimed. They come together quite often for lunch and dinner, and thesis where they talk about their futures. The source added that discussions between the pair have been intense and Sarah is not handling things well. Brink of a breakdown. Fergie is not managing well, a royal expert has claimed, and is even on the brink of a breakdown amid the ongoing scandal. Phil Dampier wrote for Woman's Day that she has been struggling so much that her sister Jane has even travelled from Australia to support her. Fleeing the UK. New reports have claimed that Fergie will likely be leaving the UK when she leaves Royal Lodge, moving to her daughter Princess Eugenie's home in Portugal. The £3.6 million mansion in the lavish Costa Terra Golf and Ocean Club is filled with A-list neighbors, and Meghan and Harry were previously reported to be looking for a home there too. A source from the area told the Mail, "The word here is that Fergie will be arriving sometime in January." Another said to the Express, "How long she'll stay is anyone's guess, but if it's a long-term move, I can guarantee she'll fit well into the social scene." Scores of celebrities and stars have been snapping up properties in the area. Another option could be Princess Beatrice's granny annex at her home in the Cotswolds. One source told the Mail, "It'd be perfect for Fergie, wouldn't it? The stonework has all been repointed, the gutters renovated, the woodwork nicely painted. It has its own entrance. Just today, the road was blocked for a delivery of propane gas bottles for the annex." That coincided with the first cold snap of winter.